What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday night here at the Let's Talk About It show. And y'all know I try to come Sunday and Thursdays. So I appreciate y'all being here tonight. We have a very special duo guest tonight, guys. But before we get to the guests, let me give some shout out to those that have walked in and have been here waiting patiently. We're starting off with 15 people in the house. Miss Jackie Huff is in the house. My sister from Montana. Thank you, Miss Jackie Huff, for coming in early. Just Bambi Doe's in the house. Pretty as a Peach, of course, is in the house. What's going on, Peach? Vology is in the house. MRTV is in the house. What's going on, MRTV? Keitha J is in the house. My brother Sean Williams is in the house, as always, coming in to represent. Keto Girls in the house. What's going on, baby? What's going on, babes? And we have Maria Cervantes in the house. Who else we got? Marcos Eats Mi Hermano on YouTube. Thanks for coming on by, my brother. Hope you are doing okay. Dining with Zion is in the house. Man, we got some great folks that are in the house. that's gonna kick it with us tonight. Mark T, I saw Mark T in the house as well. And who else we got? All right, we just kind of moving through here. Layla and Jackie's in the house, of course. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get the ball rolling. Let me do a little bit of introduction on this amazing duo. Now, I had the pleasure of having some amazing testimony conversations with first and foremost the Life of ReeRee, y'all. So we were in a chat, we were in a live stream at one time, and we were talking about just life, and the beauty of just the connections that you make on YouTube. I always talk about this, that we're all human beings and we have different experiences. Our souls are different. We've gone through different things throughout our life, and we can always come out of it blessed, right? And there was a situation and a live that we were in, and Life of ReeRee. I was just listening to her in the chat as she was having a conversation with us about her life story, and what she was giving us as far as her testimony. And obviously, there's going to be a lot more. But I fell in love with her right away. I just fell in love with the confidence of where has she's been in her life, and how she now looks at it and says, "That's who I am. I'm not going to apologize for that. It is what it is that happened to me, and I'm going to be a strong woman because of that." That's just the kind of feeling you got out of Life of ReeRee. So, of course, you know how I do, y'all. I always go into somebody's live stream, and here come Life of ReeRee, and of course, she had Lonzo, and I was like, "Who the hell is this guy, Lonzo?" So I had to go back to a couple of their videos to see some of the interactions and the mukbangs that they have done. An amazing duo in what they do. And so I caught them live one time, and they was cutting up. Both of them was together in that live, and I couldn't help but say I need them on my show. Like the next time I do a show, to schedule them, because just the chemistry the two have. And I was mentioning this earlier to them as we were talking in the pre-show, is that the chemistry they have is an amazing chemistry, right? So you have husband and wife duos, you have brother and sister duos, brother and brother, sister and sister duos, but we're talking about a different type of duo. We're talking about a seasoned, when I mean seasoned, y'all, I'm talking about 40s plus. I'm not talking about your 20 or 30-year-olds. I'm talking about 40s, people that have gone through things and not afraid to now be on camera and just have a good time. And so when I'm talking about season, like an older age group that's doing, duo stuff, they have a different vibe about them. And I fell in love with their vibe, y'all. Like, you don't understand if y'all haven't had a chance to connect with them and watch the way that they connect with each other. They have such a great energy and a great vibe about them. So I can't wait for you guys to meet them. If you guys are ready to see them today, hit that one. We are going to get them on stage. We got some questions. We need to find out some things about some of these folks to get the real tea on what's going on, especially Miss Auntie Lonzo. Auntie Lonzo go kill me. All right, y'all. So let's go. I can see them laughing in the background. I see that one going on. Y'all ready to see? Y'all ready to see the dynamic duo here? Is y'all ready to see the dynamic duo? Let's get them on board. If I can get this right. There we go.
Can you see? I can see. That's what I'm saying.
Let me see if I can fix this.
They can't see.
Let me fix this. There. Is that better where I can see both of y'all?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because we was hiding Auntie Lonzo. We can't hide Auntie Lonzo, y'all.
Trust, you can't.
Auntie was in the
welcome you guys to the show. I'm so excited.
Oh, hey, what's going on,
girl?
Let me just tell you, like you said, hey girl, come on, bring it. Bring all of that, sisters, because we're gonna be chopping it up in a little bit about LGBT.
Everybody's telling you he's a whole mood.
Yeah. He's a whole mood. Yes, that's right. So everybody's in the house. Let me make sure that I don't pass up folks that have come in. After we started my little introduction. Miss Virgo Queen T is in the house, y'all.
Hey,
she's always showing love, Miss Virgo Queen T. My love.
I see Shan. I see everybody in the house.
Yeah, Shan. Yeah, we got some great people in the house that are coming here, y'all. They ain't coming to see me. They coming to see y'all.
They coming to see you. Trust me.
They are coming.
They know you the one.
Naomi Slot Channels in the house. Miss Naomi, how are you? Thank you for coming on by. My hubby is in here. Y'all, he's gonna be listening in and seeing if I cut up on his. Yeah, he gonna put me on blast. Keith the J's in the house. Treasure Sitting Pretty's in the house. What's going on, Treasure?
Diane. Mark.
Yep.
Miss Sugar.
Yeah, Miss Sugar's in the house too.
Okay.
All right, now we got some great creators that are in here, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out with us on this little Let's Talk About It show to get to know some great creators here, as we always do. Episode 24, you guys. I can't believe it's already episode 24. And I was
look,
See,
said I got
yes.
Oh, there she goes.
They sitting up like Chevys,
They say to the ground. So they ain't no sense you try to show them all your cleavage. Put it up. Mark, don't be looking at all that flag.
I just think, comment. Look, I'm like, she said I got the girl. I'm like, they sitting up like Chevys.
They just sitting up because it's wired. That's the only thing it is, a straight wire.
It's only the wire that's keeping them up. You better leave your sister alone now.
She told me the other day, she told me, when they do it when the wire come out.
As long as that wire ain't cutting you, I think you'd be
fine. Right.
Okay.
It wasn't cutting it. It wasn't cutting it. It just came out. That's all it did.
Y'all already cutting up in here.
All it is, you gonna get me.
Okay, too. Let's get started with this.
You ain't gonna get. You gonna get me. So what am I saying? I start getting you first. That's how it goes. You go for your shenanigans in a minute. Wow.
Let me ask you this. Here's the first question. It's going to go to Life of ReeRee because we will talk about it coming from her page. So why YouTube though, Ree? Why'd you start YouTube? What was it about YouTube that you said, I'm going to put my face on camera and I'm just going to do the damn thing? What was it?
Because you know what? Ever since I was young, I've always been just that outspoken, just do what I want to do. You tell me go left, I'm going right. So I ain't never been the one to just follow a guideline. And my family used to always be like, you are so funny in real life. Like, you need your own reality show. I'm like, whatever, But then I started going through a dark period in my life, and I needed something as an outlet to try to give me some type of motivation to kind of, let every day go through. So I started watching YouTube, and I started watching with B-Love and, like, all the big YouTubers. I started watching. I'm like, they getting paid to eat on the show. That's right up my alley. Fat girls love that.
See,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's why she wide as all I know
they
now.
on TV. They on TV. They on YouTube. So I'm like, why can't I do it? So then I started just going back, watching other YouTubers, and ran into a lot of stations. So then one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna post a video. I was supposed to be on YouTube like a year ago, but I don't think it was my time. You know how they say God has time for everything. He shows you when it's right. And I firmly believe that because one day I was just in my basement, just thinking about some stuff, and I just went online and started ordering. I started ordering backdrops, start ordering, lens. I mean, just everything. And I'm like, you know what? Once I invest in something, I know I'm going to do it. So I let it sit there for like a couple of weeks, and then one day I just turned my phone on and went live. I mean, just started doing videos.
Yeah,
and then I told this fool, I said, I'm gonna do YouTube. He was like, YouTube? I'm like, yeah, YouTube. He was like, you doing YouTube? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I got something to say. So, oh Lord, here we go. You always got something to say. And he gonna say, that's my dream too. So I'm like, but I want to put you in on some of my shows. I'm like, you branch off and get you a channel, and then that way we both have our own channels. We both be strong about it. So he looked at me like he looking out slow.
I'm just looking at you, girl. You telling your story.
He came on and did his first mukbang with me, and everybody loved us. So I'm like, Lonzo, we might be onto something here, So
yeah.
And I'm here. That's how I went, basically.
Well, here's the thing. I want to say congratulations for stepping into the box and creating that environment in which you wanted. So before you even turn on the camera, you're like, I'm going to order a backdrop. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It almost forced you to say, I'm creating what I want without even turning the camera on yet. But you knew you were investing money into something that you're like, I'm not going to let it sit. Right. Obviously, it's almost forcing you to do what you wanted to do.
So
that she is.
She said she a Capricorn and she cheat. So your birthday is coming up.
January 9th, yes.
Ooh, look at that, January babies.
Oh, lie.
So look at Lonzo already starting. But so kudos to you for going out there and taking that risk. For a lot of us that are creators, there's a process, right? There's like, should I go on? Should I not? Am I confident enough to do it? Do I got the gall to do it? Do I have the balls to do it? And then even in the process, we all grow, right? So even when you're starting the process, we grow as creators, we grow as human beings, we grow as spirits, we connect with other people. And that's the whole love about it. And just you bringing in Lonzo changed the whole dynamic of your channel. You're like, you know what? We are onto something. And you're right. You guys are onto something. Lonzo, when she came to you and talked about and said, come on over and, do some mukbangs with me, what was your original thought?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, like she said, I looked at her like she was nutty. It's usual. I looked at her like that, but then I thought about it, and as she was telling me about it, I was like, you know what, fool? I'm thinking without, you know, it just like a dream, like a light lit up in my head, because I was like, you know what, I've been talking about this for almost 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I said, I've got to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. But I never had the oomph that she had. I didn't go as far as getting it stuff and doing this. I was like, you know what? But when she told me about it and we went to did the first video and it went viral, I was like, girl, we all, you know, hey,
they like us. He was like, they like us. I was like, let's do another one, make sure they like us.
Right.
Come on.
And then the same thing. We didn't edit nothing, we didn't do nothing. It was just natural. Like
I don't edit. I just cut from the front and cut on the back.
Like we is right now, that's how it be all the way through. That's how it be. And I just told you know, and yes, I just finally got my little channel, y'all. Yes.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Let me ask you about that. Let me ask you about that, because we're gonna get into a freaky story. For you to put in the DM with Lonzo, you throw wait a minute now.
You know if me DM.
In the DM with Lonzo. Now, y'all, if you have
no sense of getting in the group,
if you gonna put your name as in the DM with Lonzo, what do that say about you, ho? What do that say about you?
All I'm gonna say is like the old folks say, I come from a long line. That's all they say.
Oh, okay.
So you come from a long line of hoes?
Long line. A long line. A long line.
He said from the ancestor top to the ancestor on the bottom.
To the bottom.
I can't with you now, Lonzo. I can't with you.
But I was the more
lies. Just all lies. Don't even tell these people that you're gonna lie.
I was the more.
Next question, please, because he's gonna lie.
Next case. Next fucking case.
Do I kiss a titty?
He wanted to ask you a question because he know you lying.
Good up, baby.
No, I'm saying next case. We're moving on to the next case, because that the name of in the DM with Lonzo, it's a very, very catchy name, because people are going to look at you and say, what is this hoe doing? But at the same time, it could be something totally different. So it's the way that you are going to create that particular channel. Exactly. I commend you for going out there and actually saying in the DM with Lonzo, because people are automatically going to guess this brother's a hoe. But at the same time, there's more to you than just that.
Excuse me, baby. I don't mean to talk over you, baby, but this nut right here did it. She got something. No, we gonna do something just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I rolled with it. I was like, okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. But you can take it, like you said, you can take it either way you want to. I portray myself on my channel like I prepare. This is me. This is what you right here. This is me. If you get indignant, I'm gonna tell you you're doing too much. Simple as that.
I know. I feel you though. Let me go back to a couple people that have walked in here. I don't want to miss out on anybody. We're missing out on a few folks that are coming in. Jazz Plus 6 is in the house. Carolina Hillbilly, what's going on, Carolina Hillbilly? Thanks so much for coming on by and spending some time with us. Who else did I miss? Everyone is laughing at y'all. Toop on his gangster. Toop is on his gangster-ish tonight. Y'all, I didn't cut my hair. That's the only reason why I got a hat on. I thought I was gonna have to cut my hair. And our supporters in the house.
Amy, he rocking it totally.
Let me see. Hashtag the cannons in the house. All right, I'm not missing anybody. All right, cool. So let's get back to
how y'all doing out there.
Yeah, say hi to the folks, man. I mean, they're here for you. They want to get to know.
I just wave, honey, because I just wave. Okay, I can speak. Dang.
You acting funny.
Yeah, brand new, girl. I got to be brand new. You know,
I told you he was gonna act funny. You should have made him sign a waiver.
Come on now, we can't be acting brand new if you talking about your channels about being real.
Are
you stage shop?
Kind of.
Lord, are you serious?
But I ain't. No, I'm gonna be me. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm gonna be.
You stage shop?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Did he say he was shy?
Not at all. I don't know where that came from. He all lies. He trying to act like he brand new.
Yeah, don't be acting brand new because on that live that you had with Life of ReeRee the other day when I was in it, you was talking about Tumblr. You know what I'm saying? Don't go there. We will go on the Tumblr.
Get him.
We not doing that today. We not going there today because she was like, "Oh, what you know about Tumblr?" I said, "I know about Tumblr." I said,
That's what she said.
Did you see the pictures that I showed y'all that he had off Tumblr?
Yep, them pictures. And he's trying to show it up on your live, trying to get you in trouble.
She told me to do it. I told her I wouldn't do it. See, don't get me in trouble. You told me to do that because I wasn't. No, the ones that you should have seen, I couldn't show you.
No, you can't see the other ones. You can't see the ones where it's.
We're gonna leave that for him.
That's gonna be for his channel.
Yeah, that's too rough for TV. That's too rough for TV, YouTube, and everything else. That needs to be overseas somewhere.
So I got a bone to pick with.
I ain't gonna play with you.
Here to the front yard.
I got a bone to pick. I got a bone to pick with ReeRee, y'all. So check this out. So they gonna do over here this challenge, right? So they over there challenging, and they doing their thing on this no thumbs challenge with the double cheeseburgers. It was looking good and stuff, right? So I'm sitting here just enjoying their video because they cutting up as they always do. You know, ReeRee talking about he cheating and all this other stuff, right? So I'm sitting there, they finished their burger or whatnot, and here come talking about, you know, we're gonna challenge some folks, and out came my name out her mouth, and I sat there like, and then even Lonzo was like, "Oh, even you gonna do two mukbanger?" Like he was shocked that you was challenging me.
You got your tape ready?
I'm about to get her. I said I'm about to get her. Wait, first of all, y'all know I haven't done a challenge in a hot minute, but you know what? I'm gonna do it for y'all.
We know.
I'm gonna do it for y'all. There's been a couple people that have challenged me on other things that I've been trying to ignore, but I can't ignore this one because I have to do it. I have to do it for Lonzo because he is part of the fan. I have to do it for Lonzo because he was cheating on that video.
Oh, so you said I was cheating?
You seen the thumbs come up out of the tape, didn't you?
He was like this, y'all. He was like,
"One time I slid a tomato on his plate." You didn't see me sliding.
I could.
You did.
How?
His fingers as long as a football field. What you mean? I used a whole roll of tape on one hand.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
He cheated.
I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna find a way now. Here, let me ask for the rules so I can make sure. What kind of double cheeseburger? Do we got to be any kind of double cheeseburger? Do it got to be the biggest double cheeseburger?
No, it got to be
a double cheeseburger.
Like the Whopper kind.
Get you a Whopper. Go on over there and get you a Whopper.
Okay.
Yeah,
or make you a homemade double burger.
Because we made ours homemade.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We had them big Gregory burgers and them juicy one with the grease was sliding off. Yeah, that.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do that, y'all, because I was gonna cheat, and I was gonna give me a little McDouble and be like, "Look, here's the double cheeseburger."
You
can't go to Wendy's. No, none of that.
Oh yeah, you can get the one from Wendy's.
No, he is not going to Wendy's to get no McDouble Junior. None of that.
No, he can't. No, he got to get the double, the one.
2 double cheeseburgers.
Yeah, double cheese. It's got to be big.
2 big day ones. 2 patties on a day's burger.
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna do a real ass burger.
I gotta call your husband and tell him to hook me up the right way.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. I'm gonna make him tape my ass. He'll do it, and he'll do it good because he don't like
all the way up here because you'll try to cheat too.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way.
I'm with you.
You'll cheat too.
I will find a way. No, my husband's gonna do it for me. I'll let him. I'll even show you like this. I'll even do like this and have him do it for me. Okay. The other thing, the only issue is I got double jointed thumbs, so it got to be sealed really good. So see how it is right now. I can bend the bitch back. So we gonna find a way to get out this thing.
Is what you gonna need.
Thanks for telling us that too, because
don't cheat.
I wasn't gonna tell her I was double jointed. I just let her tie mine right on down.
That burger, I seen them thumbs moving. I said, "Oh, he's alive." Was cheap.
My thumbs are double jointed, so I can get out of a tape real fast. Ain't no joke.
Okay, we gotta make sure you pick up good.
I'll be doing like this, and that tape will come right the hell off.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna subscribe to his husband's. I know he got an Instagram or something. I'm gonna go holler at him.
But he gonna have to have his tied up like Mo and Sin did. You know they had that blue tape, that blue
No,
tape.
he'll be fine. He know what to do.
Sin had tied, Mo was tied up.
Well, we gonna wait for the challenge. So when you gonna get it done for us?
I will get it done this week. I will get it done this week.
Right.
I will get it done this week. I'm just busy because of Christmas stuff, but I will get it done before Friday.
Did you see him with the McDonald's burger with the barbecue sauce trying to eat it out with his lip tie on?
I can't do it. I can't do it when I'm at work, y'all. What am I gonna do? Sit up in the car and tape myself, and people are gonna look at me like, "What is you doing?" Like,
right,
and then they get up all on my tie. No, it got to be when I'm sitting here at my desk.
Right, they gonna be like, "It's something wrong. He's missing something besides a tooth."
He's missing some brain cells. Una is in the house. What's going on, Una? Yo, Una just put a video out. Una just put a video out that was I think is gonna trend, where she's talking about Stephanie Sue and Nikado Avocado. She did a response on it. Yes.
I had to check that out, Una.
Yes, I think it's going to trend. And when I checked it, it was 300, and that was only a couple hours ago. So I think it's going to trend.
Yeah, it's going to trend.
She has an opinion that I don't agree with on there, but I love my sister. Una
what you said?
I love Una, but I got a little opinion, a counter opinion on her.
And Virgo said she getting some quality time with her hubby, so she'll see us later.
Who did?
Virgo Queen.
Oh, Virgo, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Liquor Good Scorpio is in the house. What's going on? There was a couple people. Talk Time with T Talks is in the house. Who else I missed?
You popping.
Who else missed? Jazz Plus 6 said she also had to go. Thank you, sis, for coming on by and saying hello to the fam. I appreciate you for coming on by and hearing us. Liquor Good Scorpio. I love that name. Okay. Come on now. Okay. So let me ask you this. So I'm going to ask a question to Lonzo. And one thing that I want to pay my respect to is as a LGBT family member, y'all. So if y'all don't know, I'm gay. And I have had a partner for the last 12 and a half years. We've been married now for a little over a year. I want to pay homage to those that have come before me that have gone through that struggle and paved the road and paved the way for us, other folks that have come in and said we are part of that family. So my homage to you, Lonzo, even though I'll be fucking around with you, is that I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, coming in earlier, 20 years or 10 years ahead of me and paving that road, having to go through that struggle of being a man of color or, a minority and facing not just that backlash of being a minority, right, but being a gay Black man, and paving that road for us younger generations that came out a little later to be able to walk a little bit safer on the road, because it's y'all struggles that really paved the way for us to be able to do that. So I want to pay homage to you. I want to say thank you so much for going out there and being unapologetic and being who you are. You taught you as an individual, put your life on the line so that people like me who came in later in life can appreciate being and feel comfortable in being homosexual. So I'm just going to throw that out there because a lot of folks have gone through some struggle, and folks at your age, and I'm not calling out your age now, Alonzo.
I know.
Is that it's people like it's people that you've gone through that struggle and you pushed, you really allowed us to walk freely. So thank you, my brother. Thank you, Lonzo, for doing that. And that's why I call you Auntie, because I respect you. I respect you not because I respect you for that, and you are older than me, so of course I'm gonna call you Auntie.
Right, Auntie.
And I'll leave it at that. So thank you again, Lonzo. I appreciate you pushing that through us. So thank you. I love you, my brother, for doing that.
I love you too.
So I'm going to go to something I think that's extremely important, and it's your relationship. When did y'all meet each other? Because there seems to be some pushback as
So-
to what the real story is? Because you know,
You
ReeRee
already
be saying,
put it in the raw.
Mine
You
is
already
real.
know, but it's gonna combine together. But as we talk it, because
Because he think he got way more information than he
I
really
do,
don't.
I do. Well, anyway,
His version is dramatized. Trust me.
when I
let's go with ReeRee because it's her channel, right? Life of ReeRee.
Yeah.
We'll go
Yeah.
with her story first, and then we'll see what kind of color you could add to it.
A lot.
Go.
How did y'all meet, and what made you guys like click?
What made me, you know what? I had been living in the area I was living at for a long period of time, and I really didn't really talk to anybody, but I would come and go. We were in the same building. So I would see their family or whatever, and I'll get in my car and I'll go. I speak, I wasn't really speaking. But one day this fool was standing outside. I think he was smoking a cigarette or something. And I was like, he was standing in my way. I was like, I'm gonna pull out my driveway. Could you like move to the side? I think I said so. Was I getting smart with you?
Yeah, you was getting cute.
Okay.
Oh, you was getting salty?
So I could get out or whatever. And he kind of gave me that look like, bitch.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, he ain't trying to be jazzy. So I left. I came back. Then they was having a barbecue or something. I didn't go downstairs. I think somebody came up there, knocked on my door, asked me, "Do I want to come down?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." So then one day we was at a card game or something. We was at a card game, and I seen him again. I said, "I can't get rid of this motherfucker." Every time I turn around, I'm seeing him. So we was playing cards, whatever. We was chit chatting, and then he had moved in the same area where I was in. So we started talking and chopping it up or whatever. And he was like, and he first started talking, he was like, "I thought you was bougie and stuck up." I'm like, "Bougie?" I'm like, "I thought you was an asshole. That's why I want to talk to you." So to make a long story short, we kind of like when we first clicked, we clicked off day one. We argued from day one, and then we'll laugh and giggle and crack it up. We go have a drink or something, you know what I'm saying? But our vibes kind of connected from day one. But it was just me being nonchalant, not really talking to nobody, trying to stand to myself, and he wasn't gonna even let that. That was I think it was irritating him because he really wanted to find out who I was because I was the missing person in the building. So he really wanted to be as usual. But he came down. But you know what? He was genuine when he came to me. He was funny. And I'm like, man, I love this dude. I'm like, he crazy as hell. So we've been rocking ever since. I'm talking about we've been rocking ever since. People always like, there here come them two fools. Everywhere we go, we get in trouble.
Now, what year was that? What years? Do you remember exactly what year?
Yeah.
Almost when? 20 years ago. It's been almost 18, 19 years.
19 years, yeah.
That is amazing.
Back then, because he older than me. So I was
I'm gonna have to say something about this old because I keep telling you get old.
So I was the baby of the crew. You know what I'm saying? But no. But we just, man, when I say till we connected, we like, and I really don't rock with people too much, you know what I'm saying? And then when I found out about who he was as a person with his, his genderality and all of that, that made me love him even more because he didn't hide it, but he didn't flaunt it.
Right.
He's not the type of person to where, I'm gay, y'all. I'm out here, he was himself, and I love it. And then when I seen him turn it up a notch, I said, I can rock with this motherfucker right here now. This one.
He wasn't trying to compete with you, was he?
I hang out with him, and we've been rocking ever since.
That's the beautiful part.
Beginning.
But that's your good Judy now, right? Like that's your good Judy.
That's my ride or die. This my
You
know what I'm saying? This my ace coon boom. That's he my left and I'm his right. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we go, we have fun together. I'm talking about fun. And when we apart, it's like we complete each other's actions. He's like, well, I go do this. I'm like, I was already doing that. What are you doing? You doing too much, but we get along so good. But he more than just a friend. This is my family. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you could be related to people that ain't really blood to you, but just in a genuine way. And man, I'm talking about I give my life for him. That's how much I love this man. You know what I'm saying? It can't get you can't mess with him because I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
I'm gonna come for myself. You ain't gotta worry about nobody coming for me.
Really too many people don't mess with him because he kind of crazy. So that's But yeah, he's a genuine person. He has a very good heart, very good heart. He done been through some stuff, and of course, being gay is not always being easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
kind of hard out here. So, but he stand his ground, you know, and he believe in what he knows. You know what I'm saying? And he don't change nobody. He not gonna put on no, you know, perception of he this person, he really not. What you see is what you get with Lonzo. And if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, you don't.
Kick rock.
And people are saying that it's real love between the two of you. There's mad respect between the two of you. You guys complete.
It is.
You guys complete each other like, you know, like Ebony and Ivory, that kind of thing. There's a good solid soul sister brotherhood between the two of you. For you guys to say things like he completes things that I do, or he, you know, you guys are like on the same vibe, and just the relationship is so funny. Like I could sit here and watch y'all for 4 hours, and I wouldn't leave because there's every moment is every moment. Look at just even the way they look at each other. They tilt back like this. The way they're tilting back like.
We got to shift our whole body because I want to see.
You know, it's not just a side eye; it's a side body when they have a response for one another. I mean, that's real love for each other. So you feel that right away, y'all. Like when you guys record, you feel that right away. It's nothing fake about it. And for you to even say, I just cut the beginning, cut the end, and I put it up. That's the authenticity that I'm talking about. Like you don't try to make it more than what it is. It is what it is, right? It's a beautiful relationship that you guys have.
And we actually put together bloopers of all the pre ones we did where I'd be like, Lonzo, shut the hell up. I'm recording. He'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know the camera was on. You know, we got a lot of that stuff that we go hilarious.
You got to do that for the end of the year because it's going to be even worse next year. That's gonna be a good one. The Hennix family's in the house. What's going on, Hennix family? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, my love? Thanks so much for coming on by. People are just giving
down in the house.
Yeah, people are just making comments and just kind of listening in. People are saying that they like the fact that you guys have such a beautiful relationship between the two of you. It's called love. Pretty as Peach said, it is love. Certainly is love between y'all.
Yes, we do. That's watching. We love all y'all. Yes, we do.
And you become so cool with people like too. When I first started looking at your videos and when you was in lives in different areas, your name actually really stuck out to me because you was a moderator in somebody's chat, and I can't remember who it was. You was a moderator in somebody's chat, and I just seen you interacting with the live up and down. I'm like, this dude about something. Let me chime in real quick. Let me holler at him and see. And when I was like, hey, you responded back, and I think I said something else like, how was your day? And you just went in. I'm like, oh, he real. He genuine.
It must have been with Layla and Jackie.
It might have been.
That was the first time I met you.
I'm like, and so then I was like, when I was subscribed to your channel, I started looking. We watch your videos and be cracking up sometimes. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about cracking up. Yeah. I'm like, he is crazy. Especially when you have people on your show. I'm like, and the first time I was like, watch, he finna get him.
Y'all, I respect the people that I come across. Y'all, we again, like I always say, we're human beings. I'm not gonna throw your shit out there. But at the same time, we have to have fun, y'all. We gotta have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We gotta have fun. We ain't making money yet, so let's have fun while we do this.
How can you elaborate with somebody and you can't have fun with it?
Right.
Right. That don't work.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I love y'all bald-headed ass. What?
Who's talking mad?
That's what she said. Look,
you talking mad?
I love your bald-headed. I can't take her right now.
Now Peach is off the hook, y'all.
Yes, she is. That's why
Peach be letting people have it, y'all. The other day I was in there and I was like, Peach, won't you? She had an accent. I forgot which accent she had started with, but I said, won't you do a Vietnamese nail lady accent, bitch? If you want me to talk about, I fell the fuck out when that bitch starts talking Vietnamese with that accent with the nail lady shop.
She's the whole channel.
And then some.
Right.
I fell the fuck out. I swear to God, Pretty as a Peach is crazy. And here's the thing, she attract crazy. So when we walk in there,
right. So it's something wrong.
It's a whole, psychiatric health facility when all of us get up in there.
What you said.
Exactly what you said. Thirsty girl.
What's going on, Jay Dunn? Thanks so much for coming on by. Jay Dunn is in the house, y'all. He was with us earlier today, chopping it up on my other live when we was on earlier today. So I have another question for you, Life of ReeRee. You mentioned that you are the oldest of how many siblings?
Ooh, do you want me to tell my father's side or my mama's side?
All combined.
My mom is only 4 of us, and I'm the oldest of 4.
Mhm.
Well, my dad is 7 of us, and I'm the oldest of 7.
Wow.
So I come from a huge base of siblings. If you put us all together, it's a lot of us. So
Yeah.
my mom is 4, and I'm the oldest of them. And then when my dad is 7, I'm the oldest of them. So yeah,
That is a very unique
isn't it?
siblings, right? Yeah. So do they all intermix, or do you keep them separate?
Some of them do, and some of them don't. Like the 4 of us with my mom interacts with majority of my dad's kids, except for a few of them. Because I actually just met 2 of my sisters within the last few years. That I didn't even know they were my sisters. So
wow.
Yeah. So I met them within the last few years, but my siblings with my mom, we all mesh well. Like we all come from the same town. Some of us do, you know, so we all grew up with each other. So we don't have a choice but to interact with each other.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm messing up. J-Dan, I'm sorry. She goes, does my profile look like a dude? People always call me he on here. I meant she. I'm sorry. I did say she earlier though, right? I hope I did. See, look, I'm messing up, y'all, having me the fuck all the way up. It's a whole movie in Peaches Live, not a mental health facility. Yes, it'd be a mental health facility when you have a live because all of us be cutting up and acting a fool. That's real. Are y'all stuck? Oh no, I see y'all moving.
No,
we moving.
Now, Lonzo, siblings. Where are you in the siblings?
You on my daddy's side, like
you know, black folks got 2 families.
On my mama's side, I got 5, and I'm the oldest. We're 4 gone now. We one is gone. It's 4 of us left. I have 5. I have 1 sister that passed. On my daddy's side is 13, and I'm the oldest of all of them.
So you guys have a similar story.
Yes.
You guys are the oldest in each of your of your families on both sides of the house. It's not like just one side.
Right.
That's an amazing story. And you guys didn't know that probably until you guys got to talking.
No, exactly. Because we was talking about it. We was talking about it and stuff. And I was telling her, I said, "But girl, daddy got 13, and I know there's all of them. My mom got 5 now, so he got 8 beside my mama. He got 5 with my mother, and I was the oldest of them, and he got 8 more outside my mother, and I'm the oldest of them. So there's 13 all of us together, and I'm the oldest.
Oh, and you old. I'm just kidding.
It's dust.
Look.
As old as dust.
I got my manual. I got my manual. I know when I'm being read, and then if you can't read, don't read. And they say, and the third one say, go back to rule 1. So I know what I'm doing.
Let me not read the old queen because the old queen finna get me, y'all.
Right.
Yes, honey. I got my manual. Trust.
Reading is fundamental for the older folks, man. They read. They put their glasses on and that's it.
Close the book.
Right.
And close the book like that. Sit it down. Now,
let me ask y'all this. What keeps y'all motivated? Because there's something about going on live for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Y'all went live for a few hours. What keeps you guys motivated?
Did you see our first live? Our first live was 7 hours long.
7.
I was popping in and out of that one.
The first live we had was 7 hours.
I got over here at like 6, 6
o'clock,
and I didn't leave until like 2:30.
It was later than that. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
I made it home by 4.
Yeah, it was late.
But we just, I don't know. It's just
because he talked too much.
I don't talk no more than her.
That's what it is. He talked too much.
That's
you gotta
the problem.
Get it all out.
Well, and you don't. Don't tell
you see why I lied, because we argue halfway through it, then we got to go back and read the comments. So that's probably what the majority of the time is being taken up.
We ain't really arguing. We just having a disagreement.
Oh, okay, that's what they
agree to disagree, and I disagree more than you agree. That's it. That's all.
2. What am I gonna do with him?
Nothing but love.
So can you imagine when I let him off on his own? What are you gonna do on his own channel?
No, you gonna be my coach.
I'm not being nobody.
She gonna be my
coach. I really think he's gonna be more conservative.
You think so?
Yes, I think he is.
Why you gonna come show out on my channel, but then when I good on here?
Because you bring out the bad in me.
Yeah, you bring out the bad out of him.
She can.
I'm gonna cut up.
I'm gonna stop you.
You got that family member that always come out and show out every time they're in front of people. Every time I get them, I'm gonna show out.
I'm gonna stop her.
I think
do you really gonna be starved?
Because y'all talking about he gonna be all nice and cool on his channel, but
he is. I think he's gonna be more conservative, y'all, because between the two of you guys, he is gonna be more conservative. But then when he bring you on the channel, y'all gonna cut out.
I'm gonna be the prank his channel watch.
Don't have to put them bees all across your screen.
He said he was gonna put bees.
Don't have to bees all across the screen. Okay.
They don't talk about him on his channel because he'll get his channel bees too. You want to?
Oh, you got the bees too?
No, I just said don't talk about it.
Who got the beads? I ain't got no beads.
Listen to what this fool said. He had me scared and nervous. Tell me what you told me.
What'd you say?
He made up this story in his head, I think.
I know. Somebody did. It did happen to somebody.
What happened?
One of my friends on Instagram was talking about B, and they bees buzzed her page. Yeah, she couldn't do nothing on the social media at all.
But tell them what you told me how the bees first started.
They just buzz across the page like that. It just be bees, and they don't play with bees. You say something about bees, they'll get you together.
Well, why would you say that about B?
I didn't say nothing bad about B. I said don't say.
Who is B?
Beyonce.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
You know her personally talking about don't say nothing about B. Like
okay, I'll tell you what. Say something bad about her and watch to see how you.
I don't have nothing bad to say
okay,
about
then just shut up.
But why are you protecting her though?
That's my girl. Not supposed to.
So you gonna be with somebody too? They being across somebody else?
If they buzz you, you can't get on none YouTube, nothing. When they buzz.
Look at. I really thought y'all was talking about beads, right? Not bees, beads. So here come Pete talking about what beads? Anal beads?
He telling you something. What'd you say too?
But
anal beads.
Oh, he thought you were talking about anal beads.
Oh, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. I am done.
I thought we was gonna. I thought this was a friendly. I thought this was gonna be just a friendly chop up. I didn't know we was gonna go all the way to the left. So when you was talking about that, I was like, and then here come Peach talking about what beads. Ain't no. I was like,
honey, them kids don't play about Beyonce. You say something bad about, and I love Beyonce. I love her. She's an entertainer. I really love her, but sometimes she can overdo it. But I love her. She do.
Thank you, Zion. Zion said she has to go.
Yeah, she's just saying that she has to go, guys. Love you, ReeRee. You are truly a remarkable woman. Keep shining and looking amazing, sis.
Oh, thank you. Love you guys.
Let me tell you that, ReeRee, that you have such a confidence about you. And obviously, obviously, you've said you've gone through things in your life, but I have to compliment the fact that you are an extremely competent woman. You can come in here looking the way that you look with, you can
record. Lay in the bed with my titties hanging all out.
Yeah, or you can be half woke and have your titties
not hanging. No, they're not hanging. They're sagging.
This bitch said they
sagging. They sagging. You know that's
anyways.
A wire.
Can you just congratulate the sister for having them perking today? I mean, just congratulate her for having them lifted today.
Like Chevy said.
Congratulations for the lift.
So let me ask you that, Ree. Where does that confidence come from? Because I think a lot of our sisters look to you and say they love you because of that. You're a strong woman and you come off extremely confident. You don't show off any insecurities at all. When I watch you, I don't see any kind of insecurities come off you. You are who you are. You don't apologize for who you are, and people love that about you. There's a strength about you there. Where does that come from?
That comes from my grandmother. I come from a long line of strong women, like very strong, independent women that have paved the way for me to be who I am. Of course, I've been through relationships. I've been through some hurts. I've been through some ups and some downs. But it comes my strength comes from a lot of the pain and things that I've been through in my life and a lot of struggles I had to overcome as a child to become an adult. I became very, very, very grown at an early age. I don't know. I'm not going to put it all out there, but I had to step up and be a big daughter at a very young age, So we're playing with like a kid. I really don't know what that is. I don't know what a childhood means because I had a parent that was very sick where I had to step up and I had to make sure that my mother was okay. To make sure my siblings were fine. So I never was able to be a kid. I had to be I'm cooking and cleaning and washing dishes, giving out medications, doing hair, getting kids ready for school. I mean, I did it all, but it was through the grace of God, because if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing about it. Not one thing. Some people are not even fortunate to have their parent. And I was fortunate to have my mom and my dad. They didn't live in the same dwellings, but they both were there electively, supportively. But I had to more care for my mom because of her medical situation, and it just made me to be a strong person, because I had to be tough. I had to be the one to protect. Don't say nothing to my mama, don't talk about my mama. Don't say nothing to my brother or my sister, So I became very defensive at a very early age. And I think that kind of just stuck, and I just roll with that. And that's one of my safety mechanisms, is just to be, transparent to a lot of things. But I am human, I break down too. I have things going on in my life, but for the most part, I'm going to do what I have to do as a person. And I'm confident in who I am regardless, because look at all this. What for what?
Okay. Yes.
Come on now. It don't take a lot to be cute, and I just have that quality. I'm just gonna keep it real. Now let me quit playing. But but if you're not confident in yourself, then who is gonna be? If you don't love you, then who gonna love you more than what yourself? I'll tell everybody, ain't nobody gonna treat me like me. So whatever I want in life, I got to go out and I got to get. If I got to work for it, if I got to wait for it, sacrifice, whatever I got to do to get it, I'm by any means necessary. Trust me, I'm gonna go get it.
Right.
I'm a dominant woman, and that's probably why I ain't got no man. But I don't care. I'm just saying.
Here's as you're telling your story.
Don't lie.
As you're telling the story, right, and about who you are as a woman. I'm looking at Lonzo, thinking, when is he going to say something negative about you? He didn't say anything at all. He actually respects the fact that you're a strong woman. You know what I mean? I'm looking at him. I'm waiting for that side eye from him. He's not giving no side eye. He loves you. He loves you for that. And I could tell, you could tell that respect that you get from that partner next to you. I'm listening to your story and I'm watching Lonzo like, what's Lonzo finna do? Like, you gonna say something?
I mean,
he's not. He respects you as a woman, and I think a lot of us respect you because that comes out very, very easily from you. And so I just want to say that it comes out like that, and it's very positive. It's very empowering for a lot of us, a woman or not, just to see that the confidence that you have, being a strong woman, comes across very, very strongly, and it's very, very positive from my end to see it. And so I wanted to commend you for that.
Oh, thank you. But that's that's with God's help as well, because I could have been anywhere else but here, I could have been anywhere else but here, but but he has kept me from a long ways. And when I say I done some stupid shit, I done some dumb stuff. We all done made some mistakes that we wish we could have took back, then dated some folks we wish we never even met.
True.
You can go down the line, but that's a part of being a human and being who you are. But if you went to yourself and true to yourself, that's all that matters. I could be a size 2 or I could be a size 22.
I'm going to say something now, not a size 2. You won't be a size 2. I'm going to say something now. I just had to get that in.
See? You done
not a size 2. Now, I just said not a size 2. That's all. But all the other stuff, you are positive. You are a strong woman, but you're not going to be.
I was waiting for that.
Dude,
he couldn't. He really went there though. He went there. That was hilarious. Lonzo, that was a perfect time to segue into something.
I gave you your role. You went on around.
What I said too, you couldn't take it
the
up.
2, I couldn't do it, dog. It ain't no way in the hell you gonna be a size 2. We big boned people, and we not gonna be no size 2 and 12. Just like I told you about my friend, he had big as a and he's small. He had big as a
Did you? Lonzo always coming for me, y'all.
I mean,
he had to cut you in that confidence just a quick second.
Rolled up like you're gonna be a size 2, and you're not.
People are laughing, y'all. People are laughing, so they're listening in.
Well, nobody want bones but a dog.
Okay.
So you fine.
He said.
So let me just say hi to a couple people that walked in. Lizette Melendez is in the house. More Eats is in the house. I saw her earlier. Chino Carrillo is in the house. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming on by. Where did I see? Naisha May is in the house. This is why you inspire me, ReeRee. Naisha May said. Our girl Saucy Senoritas is in the house, man. I've seen Saucy Senoritas every single day this week. We either been in lives or been in the same chat for the last 3 days. Ain't she just saucy though? If I was still straight, no, I'm just kidding. If I was still in that straight lane, no, I'm just kidding.
You might try to holler or something, retro.
Look, I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot.
Lonzo said he don't want no fish.
Are we going to the fish market? Are we going to the fish market?
It got to be some that go in the skillet and fry away because you ain't gonna be walking away from you. You best believe that.
Bustas Bob Boys is in the house. What's up, my brothers? How are you guys? Damn, Tooth laughing out loud. Blue's so amazing. What's happening? Thanks so much for coming on in. Not the fish, yo. We're gonna go to the fish, but let me ask a question really quick. Lonzo, y'all have known each other 18 plus years. Tell me something about why your guys' relationship is so special. And what do you get out of her that you do not have?
Oh, that's a good question too.
It's a lot. Well,
and first, you better be honest.
I'm gonna be honest, girl. Didn't you have your moment?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
When I'm done, you'll be talking again.
I see right here.
Anyway, those things our spiritual connection. It was like a spiritual connection with her because when she was going through her whatever she was going through, it was just like I felt her pain. You know what I'm saying? And I related to a lot of things that she did. And by us being the oldest, growing up too soon in life to take care of the siblings and whatever we had to do, because I had to grow up at an early age too. So she really, and plus she's an inspiration to me because when I'm feeling down, she lifts me up and I'll get on her. Like if she came, like, okay, I'll put it like this. If she wheezing or something, I said, ReeRee, cool out. You know what I'm saying? It's just, mostly it's a spiritual connection with me, with her. You know, it was really spiritual because when I feel like this, I'm a spiritual person. If I feel your pain, I can tell you when you're in pain. I can tell you when something wrong with you, especially if you're close to me. I can feel your vibe. My mom always told me that a person's body language tell their whole story. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard, I guess it's mostly a spiritual connection with you. And just like you said,
not because I'm cute and I'm funny and I'm fun.
And all that. That's all. We already elaborated with that. You know you're a nut. You know you're pretty. we know you're fine. He said, "What connection do I feel that I ain't got from you?"
I want to make sure you read it out. He got a different version from me, but go ahead.
But it's more like a spiritual connection with me, with you, and yes, we have fun, we laugh and talk, we go out and do everything, we eat up everything together. You know, talk for yourself. 10.
Not never a 10, baby. Like he said, me a 2, never a 10.
I would be a size 10.
A whole lie and a half.
I wouldn't dare, honey. Take me as I am.
You look like a bobblehead.
A lie, because I ain't gonna be no size 10. I'm gonna be like, but back to you too. Yeah, I just love her spirit. I love her genuine. Just like if anything wrong and she call me, I'm coming. Just like if anything wrong with me, I call her, she coming. Or if she in the hospital, I'll call and see how she doing and all this. And I get on her about certain things because, you know, stress is a hurtful thing. You know, that's a lot. And I've been through a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Just by how I had to live my life. And she lift me up a lot on the certain things and just tell me to be myself and just continue to do me. And you know, that's mainly.
Y'all want me to tell y'all what I really tell him? When this thought is walking around here looking crazy, I just look at him, I be like,
you know something wrong with you.
I be like, what the hell wrong with you? Why do you walk around here looking with your lip dragging to the ground, like looking goofy?
No, I'm ready to.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I said, look, bitch, I know what's something wrong with you. Let me tell you right now. So he be like, ain't nothing wrong with that. I was like, okay, well, if you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but I know something wrong. You know, we're going to get to the bottom. And I'm like, you want a drink? No, I want no drink. So I go to the store. Well, we had a card game or something we playing. I would go over there, go sit down, Bob. And then he finally said, he look over there, he rocking that. I said, bitch, don't nobody care about you having no fucking attitude. I don't care about none of that. So now is you going to say something? And then finally
And I tell her because I hold a lot of stuff in.
But I be so mad with that.
I hold a lot of stuff in, and then just like they say, just like my pastor told me, he said, "Lonzo, you don't show no expression."
That's what I be mad about.
I don't.
I want him to be mad at something.
You know why?
Say something, he want to get mad.
You know why I don't show expression? Because what I had to do in my life when I was younger, I had to make sure that I had to have a mean face to be.
Just say you was kicking ass and taking names. That's all you gotta say.
That too, but still, it's just like I had to really stand up, and I had to have that firm look. I had to have it. And you say I'm mad, I said, sis, I'm not mad. And then you'll know if I'm mad. Right. But when I tell you I'm not mad, then
because when he mad, he over there rocking like this, y'all.
Wanna bust a nigga head.
The back of that couch gonna be gone.
For real. And now since I done got saved and I humble myself so much, now I don't let, just like Sister Tyson said, you can't make me mad, you can't make me sad.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't learn how to combine that together and just look over stuff, because I take a lot in. ReeRee.
He do, and then he used to be at the point to where he would get so mad and it just would bother him like for like weeks. And I used to be like, why are you giving somebody all that energy? I'm like, we got more stuff to do. I'm like, you want to go eat somewhere? Let's go out. Let's get that. And after a while, he'll kind of calm down. I'll be like, man, you was just mad 20 minutes ago. You don't even, what was all that for? You
and
big.
then I tell you, and then you say,
and I'd be like, you big, dumb, and slow. Let's go.
Exactly. It's more like I'm her big brother and she my little sister.
Yeah,
that's how it is. I walk just like if she going down, like if we together, it ain't gonna be no problem because they already know we two stupid fools, so they ain't gonna mess with us too quick. But anyway, it's just like I say it's more than a spiritual connection. It's like a brother and sister.
Yeah,
it is. You guys have that connection like that, like a brother and sister.
I guess.
or sometimes sister and sister. It depends on what he's doing.
Yes.
Don't get that.
I'm being smart.
Okay.
So Jay Dunn says, come through, Lonzo. Growing up early is hard, and most partners don't understand that. I'm glad you found yours. There's a couple comments that I saw.
It was really hard for me. It really was. It was like my mama got tired of coming to schools.
Hey, mukbang.
She got tired of coming to them schools because you wasn't gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the early 80s, and let's see, I'm telling them my age now. Back in the early 80s, 90s, it was rough. It was rough. People was like, they were scared to even come out. All my friends and stuff, they wouldn't have came out if I wouldn't have stood for them.
So you set the queens free, huh?
Yeah, basically. Basically.
You said all the queens free.
About what they did, how they did. I said, y'all won't be doing none of this stuff if it weren't for me. I got the scars for you. I've been wanting to call them every time, but the child died. They make me.
So he paved the way for his friends.
He paved the way for a lot of us.
Yeah, so but I'm just talking about as far as them, they hide behind trees and changing clothes.
But he said you paved the way for a lot of people because in that day and time it wasn't. He was abolished. He was looked down on. So it wasn't as popular as it is now.
Now let me correct that. They weren't looking down. They were just scared that they was gonna get told on. That's what it was.
Lonzo said they didn't want to be sought out.
They didn't want to be sought out.
Person that do that. I'm not the person that do that. Anything I dealt with in my life, I can always go back to because I kept a friendship with them and I kept their stuff with us. It wasn't in the world. So you kept all the secrets? No, it wasn't.
So you know who everybody was hunching and everything.
You knew all the tea and then some.
Then when they start acting like they hard, I said, I know you ain't trying to act like you hard. All your dirt.
That's what the DM is about. I'm telling you.
That's what the DM is about. That's the reason for his channel page.
DM out.
No, I'm not.
He's not gonna give it all out.
Let me tell you our motto. You know, I had 9 friends. It was 9 of us, and we stood firm. Trust me. Didn't have no money. They call us the QIE.
What's that?
Queens in Effect. So it was 9 of us.
Not Queens in Effect.
Queens in Effect.
And our motto was,
oh my God.
So, but that was our number 1 rule.
Oh, so you ain't gonna kiss a tear. I know you ain't, because I done seen a couple of episodes. I know you.
And I still lie and say it.
I know you did.
And yeah, she was following me. They wanted to be nosy. I had slipped out, I had dipped out and everything, and they, you know, I usually kick with her every weekend, so I dip out to try to dip out or whatever.
And here I come.
And next thing I know, we pulling up at the light. There she goes. Oh Lord, go home, God, go home.
I wanted to see who he was dipping off with. He was trying to keep it a secret. Look, we all at the party together, and he should dip out. I'm like, where the hell Lonzo going? So I told my friend, let's come on, let's go follow Lonzo, see where he going.
I know that Trev couldn't wait.
So he had to like come up, would y'all please just leave?
They done follow me 5 blocks. Not 1 block.
And I'm looking trying to see who in the car.
And I kept leaning forward so they couldn't see. Go now.
I'm like, oh my God, he was not letting us see who was in the car with him. I was being nosy. I'm talking, we followed him for a long time.
But then they finally found out who it was. I was like, shut up, God, just shut up.
That was his little friend.
I don't do fish. That's why I don't do them, because they too nosy. That's why I don't do them.
Fish is too nosy?
Too nosy.
No, I disagree.
Right. What you mean? Don't kiss and tell either, baby. You know that.
That's what they say.
You know that.
Oh,
you know.
We'll say you don't.
Right.
A lot of them do kiss and tell.
This one don't.
You and if you do, you're a fool.
Mm-hmm. Better know it.
Just like you called me red-handed. What I say, it wasn't me. Didn't I tell you that?
You ain't talking about that wasn't me. I don't know. I'm like, Lonzo, I was looking at you in your face. You told me to leave. Talking about that wasn't me.
I said a lie. It wasn't me. I called red-handed.
The C Circle's in the house. ReeRee from the C Circle. Now, let me ask you something. We're going to talk a little bit about food. So if there's something that each of y'all can throw down in the kitchen every day, what would it be, and why do people love it so much?
Well, you want to go first?
Go ahead. You talking to us. Well, don't look at me after you done start talking finish. I want to see what you got to say.
Well, they like my fried corn.
Okay.
I can throw it on with that.
Yeah, that's good.
And I do my mom.
She looking at it, are you sure it's good? Because she looking at you like,
I gotta make sure you say the right stuff. I know all this stuff ain't good.
What I ain't cooking, you ain't good.
You really don't cook because you always come over here. I you can't cook. You always want to cook.
Well, anyway, till I was really interrupted. I can make. I make all soul food. I can cook all
you can
soul
make
food.
soul food.
I can cook all soul food from scratch. Everything. And
because he didn't come outside, he stayed in the kitchen and twirling rope all day.
Girl, don't talk about my double dutch girl. We never know. Dang, we weren't gonna tell them everything.
Oh, I forgot.
You gonna tell the double dutch joke?
Yeah.
Oh, you is wrong
he
for
was
that.
The double dutch queen.
Couldn't fade me. Couldn't fade me at
really?
all. They hated to see me coming. Well, anyway, yeah, basically.
Not the double dutch queen, y'all. Not the double dutch queen. I can't.
Yes, honey.
The double dutch queen.
I would be every time we
twirling. I'm talking about getting it with us, twirling.
Girl, I was jumping. None of y'all fading. Don't try to sugarcoat nothing. They say y'all dropped the rope because I jumped too long.
A hot mess.
But yeah, this mostly soul food, and I make a good taco when I want to. And my mom's favorite her pepper steak and rice.
Oh, that's yeah.
They love that. But I can cook anything basically. My mama kept me in the kitchen. She said she don't want damn woman taking care of me. I said, and I thank you.
How about you, ReeRee? What do you throw down?
My own clothes. I not do all that. My mama kept me in the kitchen. I'm glad she did. That's why I'm big as I am now.
And what do you like? What do you throw down, Ms. ReeRee?
Oh,
I'm sitting back because she got a whole list.
I mean, I pretty much can cook anything.
Right.
I've never said a dish that I didn't really like, that if I let somebody eat was really bad. I always wanted to be a chef, but I never was. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a kitchen chef, like my own type of chef. But a lot of my mukbangs, I make all my food myself. I don't go out and buy a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff I prepare on my own. So, and it comes from me having to cook so much. You know, I had to cook a lot. Yeah. But I don't do dishes. One thing, if I cook it, I'm not clean. I'm just gonna let you know right now. So if I come to your house Don't think I'm gonna bust no suds. I'm gonna go fix some food and sit on down somewhere because I don't want to.
You ain't gonna cook at my house because you gonna.
I'm never washing dishes at your house.
If you cook, you gonna wash the dishes. That's how you do. That's how you keep the kitchen clean.
That ain't my job. If I'm cooking, then you need to clean.
Okay, wait a minute. You talking about cleaning first?
I'm not doing nothing neither.
Hold on, just pump your brakes. I just want to understand what you're saying. If you talk about cleaning first, if
I come to your house and I gotta clean it before I cook, it's over.
Then that means that means I wouldn't even want you to cook because I wouldn't let you cooking on that.
Exactly, but I'm not cleaning up afterwards either because if I cook,
you gonna clean up your pots and pans that you use, for what you mean?
I'm leaving too.
Then I know not to invite her over there to
I'm gonna eat real good and act like I gotta go to my car and I'm gone.
Yeah, I know where you're
But here's the funny thing with y'all relationship, right? Like I love to cook too. Like I love to cook, but I can't clean. Like I hate cleaning. The worst thing is cleaning afterward. After I cook.
I will clean. I can't say that. You know, I'm a little OCD when it comes to cleaning stuff and wiping stuff down, but I don't know. I will.
I know you would because you OCD. So I don't even know why you.
If I had you, I would.
See how she told that bald face like this that quick time so she wasn't gonna clean nothing. And every time a speck on the table, she wiping it down. Yeah. I said, go on your side. Just wait. We was doing the mukbang. We was doing what? The chicken wing.
We was doing. I was wiping his
and
side.
I said, get over on your side. Why is you all over here? Get over there. I'm gonna clean this side. She kills me too. This OCD talk, so she wasn't gonna clean nothing. Right. Mm-hmm. You want to go in the kitchen if it's dirty.
I sure like.
Here's another question for you guys related to food too. If you had an opportunity for 7 days, if someone paid for you guys to go 7 days out of the country to explore food and do mukbangs every single day, which country would you go to and why?
Oh, that's a good one.
Which country would you go to?
Dubai.
You just want to be a whore. Why would you say Dubai? Who says Dubai?
I mean, I was watching some stuff that
But what about something like culture? Dubai is like where you want to be a whore. Say if you want to be not a whore, where you gonna go?
Well, if I don't want to be not a whore.
Yeah. Oh Lord Jesus!
Girl, I'll be a whore everywhere I go, so I couldn't tell you in any country.
But what food would you want to try?
Italian.
So you would go to Italy?
Yeah, I'll go to. Yes, I would definitely go to Italy.
You don't even know how to read Italy, right?
But I like Italian food, so I would go to Italy.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Okay, now where you would go? Now tell me.
I already been to Ghana, so I wouldn't say that. Mm-hmm. But my next dream vacation I want to go to is China. I want to go to anywhere in Asia. I will go.
Where?
Anywhere in Asia, I will go. Anywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should go to Thailand.
That's what I said. Either Thailand or maybe just Thailand. I thought about.
I don't care,
because you know what? I like Thai food. I love it. I like pad Thai. I like all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get out with that type of food, and I actually that would be a good one. Thank you, Tim. You send us on our vacation.
I ain't eating no.
I'm trying to get.
You never know. Y'all never know. If I win the lottery, y'all, okay, and I go back. And I go back to listening to this message, and all of a sudden, y'all get a ticket to go somewhere. Is because I won the lottery. So I'm just letting y'all know. And there could be some good.
Me and him going to Thailand. You going over where you want to go to Italy, eat the pasta.
I was just going to tell you.
You going to pasta land?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But listen though. The only thing it is, you said Thailand and all them places. I'm not going over there anyway because I'm not eating none of that squid, none of that.
I don't
want no octopus.
That's not what they do.
Okay, what is it then?
Never mind.
Tell me. No, tell me.
There's a lot of rice.
That's sticky rice, right?
No. What did you do? School him, please. If you ain't got enough hours on your show, that's okay.
But that's
no.
You know my motto.
Don't let them know that you don't know what you're talking about. We're talking about
sis, you know my motto. I ain't eating nothing I can't spell.
Well, he ain't gonna be able to eat nothing because he can't spell hardly a lick of words.
And it's not even in regular letters. It's in Thailand letters. What's up? Oh, here we go. Hold on now. See. Mukbang and things trying to cut up y'all. She said, Angela, you ain't shit. You ignore my comments. Wait a minute now, boo. I had you on here for a whole show. I know you ain't trying to cut up in the audience now. Ooh. I know you ain't. Sorry, Miss Mukbang and things. We have such an amazing guest, y'all, that I can't get to the comments as fast because it's a whole show in itself just having these two folks up in here. So sorry if I can't get to y'all comments, y'all. Sorry. Die with Gina Diva is in the house. See, I'm missing people that have walked in. Sandy H, my sister, is in the house. Thank you so much, Sandy H. Let's come in. So y'all talk amongst yourselves. Mukbang things. You know I'm messing with you.
His Sunday best on the things.
Yeah, I was at church and I was
Sundays
right there in.
She said you got your Sunday's best on.
Right.
Mukbang said Lonzo got on his Sunday's best than things on.
Yo, my hubby is laughing over here in the living room. He's dying up y'all.
When I was in Vegas.
He said that's his birthday suit from when he was in Vegas.
Oh.
No, I didn't say birthday suit. I said outfit.
Well, same
because my
difference.
birthday suit, that means nothing.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh, we ain't doing all that, huh?
Right. Right.
We ain't doing no saggy titties, right?
Right. He need a wire bra too.
They sitting up. No, mine's is sitting up.
Well, the table holding mine's up.
I know. I know.
The table holding him up right now, so I'm cool.
See the table ain't holding. I know they sitting up. Like
it's okay. That's why I'm leaning forward like this. Hey, y'all.
Oh, no, they're not sitting on the table.
The table got holding up.
So all of my audience members and whoever gets to watch this afterwards, you guys know where their dream destinations are. And if I win the lottery, you guys will definitely be blessed with a trip to go somewhere for 7 days, whether it's Thailand or whether it's Italy. But just know that you are required to record 7 straight days of mukbangs at that location and tag me on it. That's it. If I win the lottery, y'all going somewhere.
That's it.
And that's
easy.
Right? We win. You go with us too. Wherever we go. So if we
like,
go back, you going right along with us.
I'm gonna go with y'all.
Now, like Secretary Taylor said, if you go to the moon, we going to.
Okay.
We have SJ ASMR and more that's in the house. Thanks so much for popping on by, guys. Okay, y'all. My old gotta go to bed. Y'all early. Have a blessed night from Una Poca Loca. She's going to bed, y'all.
Bye, Una.
Bye, Una.
Wait a minute, it's early. What should be old? Gotta go to bed.
It's 9:15 on the East Coast for her.
That's it. That's early.
And she the youngest out of all of us, y'all.
Una, we're gonna have to talk, boo. We're gonna have to talk now.
Yep. She had a busy weekend. I think.
That's right. And she got monetized just recently, didn't she?
Yes, Miss Una just got monetized, y'all, last week.
That's good. Congratulations.
That's good. Congratulations. Yep, we are so proud.
That's like a good feeling, huh?
It is. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a good feeling for all of us.
Yes.
For all of us.
You know, but people are so humble these days. They're like, well, I got monetized, and it's like, but I'm still going to keep grinding. And that's how you got to be.
Yeah.
That's how you got to be.
Yeah.
So what made you want to do YouTube?
Wait a minute. Is this your show or mine?
I'm not going to.
That's like they have together.
But you already knew I
was
But you already knew I was coming, so you already know me. What made you want to do YouTube? Not the guest asking the host what he was trying to do.
And here it is. It's just real simple. This is my second channel. So I had another channel that's actually a monetized channel.
Okay.
And it started out as a slot channel. So I was, I gamble and I go play slots all over the place.
Okay.
And then I did lottery tickets and things like that. And I was also doing mukbangs on that channel. But I felt like I needed to come out of that channel and start something new. So I started this channel July of this year. And I wanted to meet a different community. I felt like the community that I had there was so mixed and just everywhere that, you had your slot folks, you had your travel vlog folks, you had lottery ticket folks, and then you have a couple mukbang folks, but not a lot. So the only way to do it was to start over and really dig into the mukbang community, because I started to really love the mukbang community and just the people that I was meeting. I said, let's just start a new channel. So I started that July of this year. So I do have a monetized channel that I can tell you that I started my channel February 2018. I got my numbers, my 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watchers, September of 2018, but I didn't get monetized, y'all, until the following April. So
Wow.
I was under review for 7 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's
7 months.
So that was a long review then.
It was I think it was a manual. It was a manual review on my channel because of the content that I had. Because when you're doing slot channels, when you're doing slot videos, you're recording a slot machine, right? And so they're trying to see if I'm doing reused content or if I'm putting if I'm copying videos after the third or fourth one. You know what I mean? So I love. There's one machine that I really like that I always play. It's called Buffalo Gold. And so I'm always recording that video. So they have to look and see, did he just reuse his content?
Right.
So they have to look at each one of those videos. Well, I had over 200 videos on that channel. So they were reviewing all of these things manually to make sure that I wasn't repeating content. That's why it took 7 months for me to be reviewed.
You know what probably took so long? Because it's gaming.
It's gaming.
I work for gaming. So when you said that, I'm like, he recorded slot machines, red flag. So,
yes.
Anytime you record any type of game and they have to look at it, they even look at the serial numbers that's on the machine while you're playing it. So it's pretty deep. So that's probably why your review is so long, because if you would ever got a fine from the gaming board, that's considered like online gambling. It's online betting or online, you know. So that comes with a lot more behind it. We'll talk about that later, but that's probably why you was under review for long. So when it comes down to gaming, they are very, very strict. You have to be very, because it can be a lot more layers behind just that video.
Yes.
You know,
and I rarely went live there, and obviously I didn't have a super chat or anything, so people weren't giving me money to gamble that may have been under 21, so they were really looking to see if I was having conversations with folks live and saying, okay, here's $100, bet on this particular thing. So I'm playing for somebody. That's totally illegal. You cannot do that. So they were really trying to check my content to see if I did anything illegal in that way, so they can deny the monetization. So they didn't find anything like that because I didn't do anything like that. But they really had to check and see if federally, if there was anything going on that you were doing as far as putting gambling on the thing. So it took a long time. Yeah, it took a long time, but it taught me patience. It taught me to explore other things on my channel. And so this channel was born, and I said, I had the experience already of another channel. So the subscriber stuff was a lot easier. The watch hours is a little bit different because on that channel, I can throw a video out and I can have 5,000 views. This channel, you throw a video out and you have 50 views. So it's like, it's a different kind of vibe on how you have to build get to monetization and to review. But that experience that I'm having, you guys, is it's so fulfilling to my spirit and to my soul.
It's a rush.
The people that I'm meeting, the people that I'm meeting, if it takes me a whole year to get monetized, I don't care. The people that I'm meeting, people that I'm meeting feeds my heart and feeds my soul more than any kind of monetization is going to do. If for whatever reason this monetization doesn't happen for me, I'm knocking on wood, then it doesn't happen for me. Just the value of the people that I meet on a daily basis on this channel has really fed my soul and fed my spirit. So that's where it is for me.
And I love that. And what you said, you hit on a key point, because that's where I'm at in my life with this YouTube thing. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't, but I let people see who I really am, because actuality, I'm kind of shy. I'm kind of like, I really don't talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? But when this camera comes on, yes.
You see what I said? A lot.
But people and just start talking.
You don't. You don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I am kind of reserved, but
you are.
YouTube has changed. That has changed a whole new avenue for me. Now I'm going up to people. I be talking to them. I be looking at me like, did I really just go up there and hold a whole conversation with these people? But
and who's brand new now? Lonzo, you better let her have it. Who brand new now?
Who what?
What you say?
I said, who's brand new now? ReeRee the one acting brand new now, right?
No, I'm not. I'm being real.
I'm just kidding.
I'm being real.
I didn't say nothing. I just looked at you.
But no, but seriously, I mean, before I would have never done a camera. I would have been like, YouTube, oh, that's not me. I'm not gonna come on here and talk to nobody or nothing like that. But the more I started looking at things, the more I started doing it. Because in the beginning, I did videos with my nephew. It was my two first videos with my nephew. And those videos were so hilarious because we didn't know which direction. I'm looking at him like, well, you say something so I can say something, or we were a little kid, so I'm like, we had no guidance, no direction, no nothing.
Funny, though.
It was funny though. So funny. Me and my nephew, we were over watching. He was like, Auntie, we did that. It was funny. I'm like, we didn't do that because he He's like, it don't matter. They do that on YouTube all the time. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, let's do another one, see how we do. We did another one. He gonna come up, give me high five. Oh, Auntie, we really now that one, we did that one. I said all we did was eat.
Chicken
with the chicken. With that.
They ate chicken with hot Cheetos.
It was good.
Not.
It was
not.
So my first 2 videos was like my test runs because I had them, and I started slowly doing them by myself. And then I started progressing and seeing how I can do things like add a little laugh, seeing a laugh, you know. So I just was like, well, let me figure out. I'm self-taught on YouTube. Didn't nobody teach? And I'm looking at people and I'm asking questions and, oh, how you do that? Or how did you do that video? Or what software are you using? So I started Googling stuff. People was giving me ideas. I'm like, well, how you do it? If you tell me something, trust me, I'm going to go research it. I'm going to figure it out. I don't care what it is. I'm going to figure it out to how I can get it done. That's what I've been doing. I've been going as I go, you know? So, hey. But I
have mad respect for people that come in and are coming in and just learning the whole system all at the same time. Because it's not an easy platform to kind of, you know, move through and guide through. It's a lot that you learn, and I'm still learning being on YouTube for the last year and a half, almost 2 years now. I'm still learning so much about how that all kind of works. But someone who's coming in and they don't know the system and they're learning as you go, there are folks here that are going to be able to help you. So make sure that you check in with some of your day ones that are doing things that may be monetized that can help you get to that process. Anytime you have a question on YouTube, hit me up on IG. I'd be happy to help you on some of those technical questions that may come up. Because
I plug you in with that because I got a lot of questions for you to listen.
I want to make sure I don't ignore Miss Mukbang and things, y'all, because she gonna throw me a shitty logo. She gonna throw me another icon that say the shit. Miss Sugar, you back with your messy wig? Hey boo. She said yes.
My wig ain't messy.
No, Miss Sugar.
I thought she came from my wig. I said, look, by my big. It's okay. Don't you even say one word.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say a word about your roots.
You know they call me Cora Deb. That's
why.
Name Cora Deb. They
why?
Cora from Tamla Man. You know who Cora is?
Yes. You do look like Tamla Man. Is you gonna sing? You better take me to the king. Come on, bro. Yes. I don't got much to bring. Yes.
Don't do Tamla.
Oh my God.
Don't do my girl Tamla.
Yes.
You sure do look like Tamla. Now I'm gonna call you that now. Mukbang and things talking about, did y'all cry yet? No, I was.
You look like Corey that wig.
You see how they do me too?
You do look like her in the wig.
And Jazz Plus 6, the one who gave me Cora, to my you kind of look like Cora. She fine though.
She is pretty. You're pretty well. Got big breasts like this.
Yo, you do look like her. I'm about to call you Tamla Man all day.
Oh. So now that's the YouTube joke. They be like, "What's up, Cora Deb?" I'm like,
"What's up, Cora Deb?" Now I know. See, now I know.
A lie.
Lonzo, shut up.
AB, check me out. Says A2, ReeRee, and Lonzo. AB, check me out. What's going on, baby?
That's what I'm doing.
That's gonna be an ugly compliment.
So Lonzo said I gotta dress like Deb but look like Cora.
You know, Debbie wears some wild stuff.
She wears some wild stuff, y'all. Some wild stuff.
But I love her though, because she
Lord
real.
Jesus. You got some more new people in your room.
Yeah. Trendorama's in the house. What's going on, Trendorama? AB, check me out, is in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful people. Positive vibes for everyone in here. Yeah, AB, check me out, is in the house too, y'all.
You got a lot of people here.
I appreciate y'all coming in here. Rich Benares said, one of my brothers, y'all said, I'm always here for questions too, just in the background editing. So Rich, if you guys don't know Rich, you guys can follow him also.
Okay.
He is he is very smart and technical when it comes to analytic stuff, guys. Or anything to kind of, so follow him. If you have any questions on any help that you guys can do, make sure you guys check up on Mr. Rich Benares.
Rich got a girlfriend because he kind of cute.
Oh, Rich. I know he got a baby mama. I don't know about the girlfriend.
You know how to deal with baby mama.
I just said it was cute. That's our next question.
Chino's in the house. What's going on, Chino? Hello, everyone. Thank you, brother. Hey, Tooth and ReeRee. Tasty Mafia's in the house. My system is Tasty Mafia. Yo, all right, cool.
Your little thing is expanding. We start off a little bit of people. We got a lot of people now.
Yeah, it's a Sunday night. People are still watching football, but I think it's a good showing that we have. An hour and a half into the show. I can't believe an hour and a half already went by. But I do want, yeah. So I want to check in with. I want to check. I want to check in with people to find out if they have any questions for you guys. I want to make because my husband is making dinner, so I'm ready. I'm ready to eat. So y'all got some questions. He's making some spaghettis, y'all.
Ooh,
so and so what is if y'all have any questions for them, Nor Cooking Channel is in the house. I do have one more question before we let the audience ask.
He said, damn, I got tossed up and shot down at the same time. No, he just said you had a girlfriend, so I felt like I can't go no further.
I didn't say girlfriend.
Oh, you said baby mama?
Baby mama.
I said baby mama.
No, it's not. It's a total difference.
Oh, okay.
He just got a person with
that. Well, look, I just subscribed to your channel, so look.
Call me.
T-H-O-T. T-H-O-T, y'all. T-H-O-T.
What's your comment, Mukbang?
What's your comment? I got a question, Jesus. Life of ReeRee, do you work in the casino?
I work for casinos. I don't work. I work in the actual casino, but I work for this Illinois Gaming. Put it like that. Yeah.
Oh, she the boss. She's the state boss.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they be watching what you doing up on the casino.
Play.
Can y'all record in Illinois?
That's why you record about on the fuzz.
Can you record? Can you record videos, slot videos in Illinois?
Legally you can, but it's up to the casino's discretion if you continue to do it. I'm pretty sure if they got wind of it, they probably would have you stop because of people around you. So it's more of a privacy thing.
Right.
State of Illinois is very strict, very, very strict. Nevada and other states are more lenient when it comes down to video gaming and stuff like that. But the state of Illinois is the most. You can look on it; they're the most strictest, and they're the ones with more fines than anybody.
Wow.
They're very strict, but you have to think about it because Illinois has so many casinos, just like Vegas does. But the way our government is set up, that we have to have a lot of rules, regulations, and terms and conditions involved. So yeah, Vegas is more laid back because that's where gaming started, is in Vegas.
Right.
When we get down to other states, they get more lenient because they're afraid to get their license snatched away. Do you know if the state of Illinois got all their gaming licenses, what would that do to the economy? That would just crash and burn.
Right. Because a lot of money goes back to the state, right?
A lot of money goes back to the state, correct? Yeah.
Tasty Mafia, hey everybody, what's up, everybody? Rich says slide into his DMs, boo. Oh.
Okay,
we slipping and sliding. We doing some slipping and sliding today.
We're gonna keep that on the backstage.
Keep that on the backstage. Yeah, I'm ready. You know I'm ready.
You mean the lottery? You mean the lottery?
I ain't mad.
You mean the lottery commissioner? Miss Sugar said. Rich Bernard says, question, what are your goals for 2020? That's a great question.
What are your goals for 2020?
Letting God take the wheel. I'm not making no resolution. I'm not doing none of that. Either. I'm just going to sit back and let God take the wheel because he's going to guide me in the right direction.
I don't do New Year's resolutions. I've never done it because for the simple fact of it is I think that's all fictitious. Some people bank on it. Some people make that I think it's more of a goal, not a resolution. Or it's more of a process or a plan that you plan to do things because you don't always fulfill them.
Right.
But my thing for 2020 is keep being who I am. Continue to work hard like I do, continue to support people that I support and enjoy life, because nobody's promised tomorrow. So I got to live my life to the fullest.
What you said.
That's right.
That's basically it.
Let's see. Mukbang and Thing says, Life for ReeRee and Lonzo, please make more videos together. And Lonzo, please get your channel up and running so we can get them down in the DMs. Love y'all so much. Keep showing loving relationships.
Today. I did it today.
Acceptance. I love that, Mukbangs and Things.
I love her. She's very inspirational.
Yes, she is.
Isn't she, yo? Isn't she so inspirational, y'all? And
so inspirational.
That's another one where you look at her. She's such a strong woman. she's gone through. You know, you just like,
Yeah.
you feel the freedom that she has when she comes out and she talks or she goes live, or just even in the show that we had, the liberation that you feel from her, from her spirit.
Right.
Yes, mukbangs and things. And look at Miss Sugar still pushing the lottery commissioner.
I'm not gonna reveal that.
We is not gonna reveal that today.
I'm not doing that.
She's like, I'm not talking about my job.
Right.
What? Shut up.
Lonzo's like, let me just shut up.
Right. Just shut up.
Please do.
I'm is.
Okay, he said him is. Him is. I'm is.
No, shut on up. But when you leave, I'm gonna be talking again.
You already know. So
you already know.
Does anybody else have questions for us?
Any other questions we have?
Question Lonzo.
We have to do an after show. Are we gonna do an after show at your house?
Oh, we should. We should
do it. We should do an after show at your house. So why don't you do this? Let's do an after show at your house. Bring some of these people over.
So we'll just go live then.
Yeah, you guys are gonna go live. You guys do the after show there. But if there's any other questions, we're gonna do the after show with y'all and cut up a little bit. Y'all got some drink? Who drinking?
I wish. You always got it. Water. I know my reef going, because the holidays is really rough for me. It really is, and I'm just trying to keep. I'm not even in the Christmas spirit, to be truthful.
Why not?
Why not?
You're not going to be on this live with a phone.
I'm not
it together.
I'm gonna be me, but I'm just talking about I'm not in the Christmas spirit. That don't mean I'm gonna be a Scrooge.
What, you want a whole bunch of gifts and lollipops? And
no, I don't want nothing. I'm just glad God gave me.
Okay, well then that's your Christmas gift then. So just be quiet and sit on down.
I'm just gonna shut up.
Good night, Mr. MR supporter. Thanks so much for coming on in. Well, let me first say thank y'all for coming on board. We are just past an hour and a half of the show. I can't believe it went by that fast. You guys answered all my questions on the show, and I appreciate you guys being such a dynamic duo. And I'm gonna call y'all that, a dynamic duo of my age caliber, because there's a lot of younger ones, but I don't get them sometimes. I get y'all part of my era. When y'all talk about stuff in the 80s and 90s, I feel all of that, because that's when when I was a kid and a teenager, when I grew up. And so those are kind of things I think with us middle-aged folks really appreciate that experience. And so I think that you guys came in at the right time to be able to show up and show out in that duo form that you guys do.
I didn't mean to cut you off, baby.
That's okay.
She's studying over here trying to reach. Can you reach it?
You can't even bust me down. Nobody know what I was doing.
I did though.
Don't let that bra snap.
I'm trying to hold him up on the table, but he won't let me be great.
But you hold him up like that, sis. I got my arms longer. I could reach it for you. You couldn't reach it.
My husband is laughing at y'all. He is in the living room dying.
Tell him I said hi.
He's been laughing his ass off this whole show, y'all. I ain't never heard him laugh this much on a live show.
That's so he like us. Then we all right folks over here. Then
you been all right, folks. But for him though, because he was interested, because he wanted to see the queen. He wanted to see Lonzo. He was he want
to see TT Lonzo.
Now you just got half of me. You ain't got all of me yet.
Oh, we have to do a solo show on Auntie Lonzo.
You know that. That's right in my house.
Good Lord gracious. So we'll go live afterwards. That's a great thought. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys go live. We'll do the after party, and then I'll share you guys out when you guys go live. But I want to say thank you guys both for being on the show tonight.
So much.
We had an amazing time. I want to thank everyone that's been here today, showing your support. Again, folks that come in here are a mixture of our communities and supporters on both sides of the aisle, and I appreciate them coming in here, showing some love and showing that support. We had a great time tonight. Y'all didn't see me crying, so I was like this.
Right.
Look, I was trying to stay calm and not cry. But every time there's a show like this, we always get to the meat of things, whether it's an emotional part that we go through, or trauma that we go through, or things that we go through in our life, and we get to cutting up, which is fun. We get to have a good old time, and I'm glad that we get to do that with you. We get to do that with y'all, and to continue to share the love with all of you guys. So we are going to go live now with Life of ReeRee. I thank y'all for being here with us, all of you guys. We will see you guys on the next one. Let's talk about it again on Thursday. I'm still kind of iffy about because it's right after Christmas, but we'll see.
Right. Are you gonna do it?
I might, but I'm definitely gonna do that double cheeseburger with no damn thumbs challenge before Friday. Damn it, I have to do it. I have to do it for my. I gotta do it for Auntie Lonzo, y'all. She's the
right. I ain't gonna do it.
He said, "Do it for the vine." He said, "Oh, that's throwback when you say vine. Nobody even say
the
vine.
Vine. No one say the Vine no more.
He throwback.
Do it for the gram. Do it for the TikTok. Do it for the Snap.
Yes.
Zip with a zip, honey. With a Z. Snap with a Z.
Okay. Well, thank
you guys hang.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a total.
You know how we rocking, so you already know this ain't the end of this.
No, it's not. We're gonna come back in like 3 or 4 months to see where you are. I'm gonna be bringing back starting in January folks that I started with in the beginning. My first show was with Tasty Mafia guys back in August, so I'm bringing her back in January. She don't know it yet. I'm bringing her back in January to talk about, hey, what's going on with your channel? What's going on with you? It's kind of a reboot. Season two will bring back folks that have moved forward in their monetization process, and even folks that have not reached it yet, and see how we can kind of help one another in the community to get to that process, and see what's changed. Because things happen in your life, in personal life and YouTube life, in a range of 4 to 6 months. Things happen so quickly. So we just want to catch up. We'll catch up with a few of the people that have been on the show the past 3.5. I can't believe it's been 3.5 months. The past 3.5 months. And just and see where they are in their life. So
3.5 months only.
Yeah, we've been doing this show for 3.5 months. August,
That's good.
November. Yeah, 3.5 months.
That's good.
So,
and look where it's grown to.
Right.
Yeah, right. It's such a blessing.
Hey, because you're amazing though. You know what I'm saying? You got that personality. You out here. We out here in these streets. We know it.
You can tell.
Thank you, Reed.
We're in a thought of YouTube world. We know that.
Thank you. I have to hold those. I have to be a hoe on the YT streets since I can't be a hoe on the real streets no more.
So you got to be in the YouTube and the virtual streets. You got to be a whore.
But they always say fun that the homies can't have no.
Ooh.
Right.
No,
I mean, I'm just keeping it 100.
I guess.
But they ain't. Girl, like my friend used to say, my friend was sitting up there. We was talking one day. They said, "Run a train on mother." I was like,
"Ooh."
Mother. I was like, "What you mean?" He said, "Child, that's for the DM."
Oh, he said for the DM. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, you got to save it for the DM show.
Yeah,
right.
Here's a good show idea.
I'm just gonna keep it raw, y'all.
Here's a good show idea for you, Lonzo. Yeah. You should do a show called Slide in the DMs. It would be a show where you would showcase people's DM messages that people get. So they'd send them to you and be like, here, right? And they send you they send you a screenshot, and then you put it on the thing and say, let's talk about the screenshot on this DM show.
Okay.
And then you'll get all of our opinions on what's going on with that DM, because obviously we don't know what's going on, but you have to like block out people's names. But there's gonna be some, DM conversations. That'll be a great show for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Niecy Pooh. Thank you so much.
This ain't Niecy Pooh.
Yes, it is.
She said I was TT. She got to be my name. She said, I'll brace my arm around the TT. She got to brace her arm around me. That's what his name is. Niecy Pooh.
I love y'all so much. Y'all don't understand.
On your channel, I just want you to know this. You said this one.
Well, no,
that's Niecy Pooh and TT Lonzo.
Yeah, TT.
I'll write it down.
All right. Hold on just a second so I can end this live, y'all.
You can't use that. That's just me. That's just me.
And two only.
When I say TT Poo, when I say Nisi Poo, you know who it is. There won't nobody know who it is but you. And don't spread. I don't need everybody to know everything right now. And I'm just trying to chill out.
Right.
We can't give them everything all the time.
Not all the time.
No,
right.
all the time. Just like I said, we can't kiss and tell, honey. You kiss and tell, that ruins the story. Sure.
Hey, look, he already got somebody. Jackie said yes, she will send you some stuff. So you got your first DM right there.
Ooh, look at that.
All right, Jackie. All right.
That is going to be hilarious. All right, y'all. I'm going to end the broadcast, but I stay on for just a second. We will go ahead and end the broadcast, but stay on for just a quick second, okay?
No problem.
All right, y'all. See you guys later. Don't forget, we're going to go live here in just a second for the after party. We'll see you in just a little bit.